Very good morning, dear children. So, in my last class, we have started reading the chapter The Last Leaf, and I have read this half story for you, and now we will complete the next half of the story. But before starting with the next half, let me remind you once again what we read in the story. The story is about two young characters, Johnsy and Sue. Both girls are artists and they live together in Greenwich Village. And suddenly, what happened one day, an epidemic, a dangerous epidemic, pneumonia, spread across their colony, and it also infected Johnsy. Now, Johnsy, who was suffering miserably from pneumonia, she remained on bed all day long, waiting for her death. She had lost all the hopes to get well soon. The doctor had come, and the doctor told Sue that her condition was getting worse day by day because she was not making the effort to improve her health. She had lost all the hopes, and this had made Sue disheartened. And when she got to know this, she tried to talk to Johnsy, but she found out that Johnsy had made it a habit of counting the leaves of the ivy vine, and she was doing reverse counting. Then Sue found out that she was doing reverse counting because she was thinking that just like the falling leaves of the ivy vine, her days were also passing by and now she was approaching to her death. उसका ये मानना था कि उन गिरते हुए पत्तों के साथ धीरे धीरे अब उसकी के मरने का समय नज़दीक आ रहा है, और जिस दिन इस बेल का लास्ट आखिरी पत्ता इससे झड़ेगा, उस दिन मैं भी इस दुनिया को छोड़कर चली जाऊंगी. This had made Sue very, very depressed, and then she told about the worsening condition of Johnsy to Behrman. Who was Behrman? He was an old man. He was a painter who lived on the floor beneath them. वो उनसे नीचे वाले फ्लोर में रहता था, and he was past 60. He was quite an old man, failure in art. He was not a successful artist. He had been away about to paint a masterpiece. It was his wish that he always wanted to paint a masterpiece but had never yet begun it. He earned very little by serving as a model to young artists. He used to earn his livelihood by becoming the model for the other artists. A fierce little old man. He was very fierce, means very aggressive in temperament, गुस्सेबाज आदमी था, and he regarded it his special duty to protect the two young artists in the studio above. This shows that he used to treat these two young artists with great affection as if he was their father, and he found that it was his responsibility to protect these girls. Now let's see what happened. Sue found Behrman in his dimly lighted den. So Sue went to talk to Behrman. Sue ने जब जॉन्सी की इतनी डिप्रेसिंग बातें सुनी कि वो अब जीना नहीं चाहती और उस आखिरी पत्ते के गिरने का वो वेट कर रही है, जब उसे ये पता चला, so she thought that I should share it with Behrman, because Behrman was very caring to these two girls and he used to treat them just like his own daughters. So she went to him and he was there in his dimly lighted den. Dimly lighted den means almost dark room. You can underline it if you don't know the meaning of den. It means almost dark room. So she saw that Behrman was sitting in his room. It was a dark room. She told him of Johnsy's fancy. Fancy means imagination. You can underline this word also if you don't know the meaning. Fancy means imagination. So सू ने जॉन्सी की इमेजिनेशन के बारे में बेहरमैन को बताया कि अब वो ये इमेजिन करने लग गई है कि जैसे जैसे इस वाइन के पत्ते गिरेंगे उसी तरह से मैं भी धीरे धीरे ख़त्म होती जाऊंगी और लास्ट में इस दुनिया को छोड़कर चली जाऊंगी. एंड शी ऑल्सो टोल्ड हिम हाउ शी फियर्ड शी वुड इंडीड लाइट एंड Fragile means very weak, W-E-A-K, kamzor, weak, as the leaf herself, float away when her slight hold upon the world grew weaker. So she told him that now now Jauncey has started imagining as if she herself is a leaf, and one day she will also float away just like the leaf falling from the vine. When her slight hold upon the world grew weaker means she was losing her wish to be alive. In this passage, Sue told Behrman everything about Jauncey, how her health was deteriorating, कैसे उस दिन प्रतिदिन उसकी हालत ख़राब होती जा रही थी और कैसे उसने जीवन जीने की उम्मीद छोड़ दी थी. Now let's see what old Behrman, how did he react when he got to know this. Old Behrman shouted his contempt and derision for such idiotic imaginings. When Behrman heard these words from Sue's mouth, he was very, very angry. Contempt means anger. He showed his anger. उसको गुस्सा आ गया. And he was finding it very disgusting कि कैसे जॉन्सी एक यंग गर्ल जिसके आगे अभी उसकी पूरी ज़िंदगी पड़ी है, वो लड़की इतनी ऐसी इमेजिनेशन कैसे रख सकती है कि एक दिन वो इस दुनिया को छोड़कर चली जाएगी. Was, he cried. Now in this passage, when I'll read this passage, you will find that some words are not written in the proper spelling, because these are the slang words. जिस slang में एक टूटी फूटी इंग्लिश बोलने की कोशिश जो लोग करते हैं, they use a very unclear slang, and this entire dialogue has been written in that slang spoken by old Behrman. तो मैं आपको इसका मीनिंग समझाऊंगी. डोंट फोकस ऑन द स्पेलिंग्स. रॉन्ग स्पेलिंग्स जो उसमें दी है वो जानबूझ के रॉन्ग दी है. जिस तरह से वो टूटी फूटी इंग्लिश में अपनी बात को समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा है, उसी लैंग्वेज में आपको ये डायलॉग लिखा है. आपको सिर्फ इसका मीनिंग समझना है, ठीक है. सो ही सेड, इज देयर पीपल इन द वर्ल्ड मेट देयर फुलिशनेस टू डाई बिकॉज लीव्स दे ड्रॉप ऑफ फ्रॉम अ कंफाउंडेड वाइन? I have not heard of such a thing. Why do you allow that silly business to come in their brain of her? Ah, dot poor little Miss Jauncey. Even to Jauncey, he is pronouncing Jauncey. So, इसका मतलब है कि how is it possible? Jauncey is such a talented girl. She is an artist. She has a future ahead of her. She has a bright future awaiting for her. And youngsters, if they ever get afflicted from any disease, अगर youngsters को कभी कोई बड़ी बीमारी भी हो जाती है तो उनके chances recover करने के ज़्यादा होते हैं, because they are young, they have a strong immune system. So he was shocked. This old man was shocked that how can a young girl who is very talented, who is so young, how can she think of her death? And then he also scolded Sue. फिर उसने Sue को भी डांटा कि तुम कैसे इस तरह की बातें उसके दिमाग में आने देती हो. You should stop her for such kind of silly ideas. See here he speaks. Why do you allow that silly business to come in her brain? कि तुम उसके दिमाग में ऐसी बातें कैसे आने देती हो. तुम्हें उसको इतना बिजी रखना चाहिए कि वो ऐसी बातें ना करे. Dot poor little Miss Jauncey, poor young girl, Miss Jauncey. He is treating him as if she's a small girl, she's a young girl. छोटी सी लड़की को जैसे कोई बड़े ट्रीट करते हैं, उस तरह से वो उसका नाम ले रहा है. And he is very, very sad that Jauncey had started thinking of her death. She is very ill. Please underline both of these passages where a conversation is going between Behrman and Sue. She is very ill and weak, said Sue, and the fever has left her mind morbid and full of strange fancies. Morbid means weak, W-E-A-K, weak. And fancies, ये word आपको देखिए पहले भी आया था. Fancy, it is the plural of fancies. Fancy का plural है fancies. So fancies means imagination. So when when Behrman scolded Sue and he said, how can you let her think of these silly ideas? तो उसने कहा कि it is happening because she is very ill, she is suffering from a very dangerous disease, pneumonia, and she is very weak, and the fever has made her think all of these stupid ideas. जब हम बीमार होते हैं तो हमारी जो सोचने की, जो हमारी इमेजिनेशन है, वो भी बीमार हो जाती है, हमारी सोचने का तरीका कुछ बदल जाता है, it becomes weak. So she said that she is thinking like this because the fever has made her mind weak and full of strange fancies, means imagination. This is why she's imagining all of these silly ideas. That's just like a woman. Keep highlighting these dialogues that are there during the conversation between Sue and Behrman. That's just like a woman. Yell Behrman, God, this is not any place in which one so good as Miss Johnsy shall lie sick. Some day I will paint a masterpiece and we shall all go away. God, yes. See, this shows the innocence of this character Behrman, who is so good by heart. He says कि पहले तो see, he is so funny. He says that's just like a woman. Only you women can think of such stupid ideas. उसे ऐसा लगता है कि जो लेडीज़ होती हैं, विमेन होती हैं, वो तो सोचती ही हमेशा उल्टा सोचती हैं. सो ही सेज इट्स जस्ट वन फनी रिमार्क बाय हिम. ही सेज दैट्स जस्ट लाइक अ वुमन. दिस इज़ नॉट एनी ब्लेस मीन्स प्लेस हेयर. ठीक है, ये सिर्फ जिस लैंग्वेज में वो बोल रहा है वो स्लैंग वर्ड में आपको लिख के दिया है. So this is not a place, this is not a good place, this is a place of sick people. ये बीमारी वाली जगह है. We should leave this place. Someday I will paint a masterpiece. बस एक बार मैं अपना masterpiece बनाऊँ. That would be so good, and in return I will earn so much money that we shall go away. We will leave this place and we will go somewhere better, which will be a better place. Got yes? Johnsy was sleeping when they went upstairs. So Sue took Behrman upstairs. और उन्होंने जब बाहर से देखा तो उन्होंने देखा कि जॉन्सी सो रही थी. Sue pulled the shade down to the window sill and motioned Behrman into the other room. And then Sue showed him. She just pulled the window sill, shade of the window sill, and then then she showed him that outside there was this vine, this ivory vine, and she showed the leaves, falling leaves of the vine. तो उसने दिखाया कि कैसे बाहर एक बेल से पत्ते झड़ रहे थे, और फिर उसने बताया कि यही वो बेल है जिससे पत्ते रोज़ झड़ते हैं, और इन झड़ते हुए पत्तों को, इन गिरते हुए पत्तों को जॉन्सी रोज़ देखती है. एंड दिस इज़ हाउ शी हैड मेड इट clear to herself that just like these falling trees, one day she will also leave the world. When the last leaf of this ivory vine will fall, she will also leave the world. In there they peered out the window fearfully at the ivy vine, and when they saw, they found out that almost all the leaves from that vine have fallen off. उसके सारे पत्ते गिर चुके थे, और अब वो उन्होंने बड़े डरते हुए इसे देखा, क्योंकि उनको ये लग रहा था कि अगर जॉन्सी ने इसे देख लिया तो वो पक्का उम्मीद हार जाएगी और वो कभी ठीक नहीं हो पाएगी. Then they looked at each other for a moment without speaking. On seeing that vine which was almost there without any leaf, they were so afraid that they started looking at each other, and they were not even speaking anything. A persistent cold rain was falling, mingled with snow. Outside the weather was so bad, it was raining heavily. Persistent means continuous, lagatar. It was raining continuously, and side by side it was snowing also, और बर्फ़ भी गिर रही थी. So chances were there कि अब इस बेल से हर एक पत्ता झड़ने वाला था. अगली सुबह तक उस बेल में कोई पत्ता रहने वाला नहीं था, because already most of the leaves have fallen down and Now it was raining so hard, so it was for sure that the last leaf will fall till the next morning. Bear Man in his old blue shirt took his seat on an upturned kettle. When Sue awoke next morning, she found Johnsy with dull, wide open eyes staring at the drawn shade. After this incident, when Sue and Bear Man discussed about the health of Johnsy, and when Sue told him everything that was there in the mind of Johnsy, जब उसने उसे दिखाई, वो बेल दिखाई, उसके गिरते हुए पत्तों के बारे में उसको बताया, उसके बाद मे बी बेयर मैन लेफ्ट द प्लेस. अब इसके बाद सीन आता है नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग का. नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग सू अवोक जॉन्सी, उसने जॉन्सी को उठाया और उठते ही जॉन्सी ने जो सबसे पहली बात कही वो थी जस्ट टू ड्रॉ द शेड, कि सामने से पर्दा हटा दो, आई वॉन्ट टू लुक आउटसाइड. पुल इट अप, आई वॉन्ट टू सी, शी ऑर्डर्ड इन अ विस्पर. वियरली Sue obeyed. Wearily means tiredly. थकान भरे जेस्चर के साथ उसने पर्दा हटाया, शेड को हटाया, और जब उसने बाहर देखा she saw that there was one last leaf clinging to the vine of ivy. But lo is an expression कि see what happened. A surprising thing happened. जब हम कोई हैरानी वाली बात को देखते हैं, then we create this expression lo. After the beating rain and fierce gust of wind that had endured through the night, there yet stood out against the brick wall one ivy leaf. She saw that even after the beating rain, heavy rain throughout the night, and fierce means strong here, strong gust of wind, इतनी तेज़ हवा, आंधी, तूफान और बारिश के बाद भी एक पत्ता अभी भी उस वाइन पे टिका हुआ था. That had endured through the night, there yet stood out against the brick wall one ivy leaf. It was the last one on the vine. It was that last leaf, still dark green near its stem. It was still fresh. Its color was still dark green with its serrated edges. Serrated means pointed, तीखे edges पर ये जो पत्ता था वो थोड़ा सा येलो हो गया था, but mostly it was dark green. It hung bravely from the branch some 20 feet above the ground. It is the last one, said Johnsy. Please highlight this dialogue. It's very important for reference to context. It is the last one, said Johnsy. I thought it would surely fall during the night. I heard the wind. It will fall today, and I shall die at the same time. So Johnsy said, how is it possible? It was raining throughout the night. There was heavy wind blowing outside. बर्फीली हवा चल रही थी, इतनी तेज़ बारिश हो रही थी, फिर भी ये पत्ता अभी तक टिका है, अभी तक झड़ा नहीं. मे बी टुडे, शायद आज रात को ये पत्ता झड़ जाएगा, बिकॉज इट इज़ द लास्ट वन. एंड टुमारो, टुडे एट नाइट I shall die at the same time when this leaf will fall. Dear, you have to highlight it. Dear, said Sue, leaning her worn face toward the pillow. Think of me. If you won't think of yourself, what would I do? उसने अपना सिर झुकाया जॉन्सी की तरफ, and she said, why are you talking so silly? Why are you talking so rubbish? तुम अपने मरने की बातें क्यों कर रही हो? If you don't want to live for yourself, at least live for me. What will I do without you? The day wore away. The day wore away means the day passed by. ये दिन भी गुजर गया. And even through the twilight means when the sun is setting and you can see the glowing light in the sky, that is twilight. So through the twilight, they could see the lone means lonely, akela, lone ivy leaf clinging to its stem against the wall. Even before putting the curtains down, खिड़की बंद करते हुए भी, जब when the sun was setting in the twilight, they could see that this leaf, this last ivy leaf was still there, clinging to its stem against the wall. With the coming of the night, the north wind was again loosed while the rain beat against the windows. That night also it kept raining heavily, and the heavy snowy wind was blowing outside, and Johnsy was 100% sure that tonight this only lone means only ivy leaf will definitely fall, and the moment it will fall, I will also die. I will leave this world. When it was light enough, Johnsy the merciless commanded that the shade be raised. So once again the shade was raised, and Johnsy showed her interest in looking out because she wanted to find out whether that ivy leaf was still there. And surprisingly, the ivy leaf was still there, even after one more slot of heavy raining and heavy wind blowing outside. The ivy leaf was there. Johnsy lay for a long time looking at it. This time Johnsy was not that depressed. This time she was completely surprised. She had lost all the hopes. She was definitely thinking that now the time will come when this last leaf will fall and I will die. Then she called to Sue, who was stirring chicken broth over the gas stove. Sue was in the kitchen. She was stirring the chicken broth, means she was making the meat of the chicken, right? So she was stirring the chicken broth over the gas stove. So she quickly came out from the kitchen, and Johnsy said, this is very important dialogue, you will highlight it. I have been a bad girl, Sue. Something has made that last leaf stay there to show me how wicked I was. It is a sin to want to die. You may bring me a little broth now. And no, bring me a hand mirror first, and I will sit up and watch you cook. See, it was the first time Johnsy showed some hope of getting well. So she said, I have been a bad girl, कि मुझसे बहुत बड़ी गलती हो गई. मुझे आज एक बात रियलाइज़ हुई. इस आखिरी पत्ते को देखकर मैंने रियलाइज़ किया that I have been wrong. I have been a bad girl. Something has made the last leaf stay there to show me how wicked I was. This last leaf has made me realize that I was absolutely wrong. It is a sin to want to die. Sin means committing something which is not allowed, जिसको हम पाप कहते हैं, पाप करना, ठीक है. तो वो कहती है कि मरने के बारे में सोचना एक बहुत बड़ा पाप करने के समान है. God has sent us into this beautiful world so that we can enjoy each and every moment here. And if we think of just dying all the time, then definitely we are committing a sin. So she said, I had committed a sin by saying that I want to die. You may bring me a little broth now. Now I want to get up. Now I want to get well. अब मैं ठीक होना चाहती हूँ. You bring me some little broth. Broth means meat. You bring me some meat, and no, bring me some mirror, a hand mirror also. Bring me a hand mirror so that I can look at myself. मैं अपना चेहरा देख सकूँ. And now I will sit up. Now I won't lie on my bed anymore. Now I would sit and watch you cook. An hour later she said, Sue, someday I hope to paint the Bay of Naples. So she said, Sue, you know what? It is my desire, my wish. हम सब की एक अल्टीमेट डिज़ायर होती है जो हम चाहते हैं कि हमको ये पूरी करनी है, ये इच्छा अपनी पूरी करनी है. एक बार लाइफ में एक मौका हमको ज़रूर मिलना चाहिए जब हम अपनी एक अल्टीमेट डिज़ायर को पूरा कर सकें. सो शी ऑल्सो हैड दिस अल्टीमेट डिज़ायर. इट वॉज़ हर डिज़ायर टू पेंट द बे ऑफ नेपलीज. सो इफ़ शी इज़ टॉकिंग अबाउट हर डिज़ायर, what she wants to do, if she is talking about her dreams, it means that she is now hopeful. पहले तो वो ये सोचती थी कि मुझे बस मरना है, जैसे ही ये आखिरी पत्ता गिरेगा मैं भी इस दुनिया को छोड़ के चली जाऊंगी. बट नाउ शी हैड बिकम होपफुल. अब वो एक बार फिर से उम्मीद करने लग गई थी कि वो ठीक हो जाएगी, एंड व्हेन शी विल बी ऑल राइट देन शी विल fulfill her dream of painting a masterpiece, painting the Bay of Naples. Bay of Naples is the name of a place. The doctor came in the afternoon and Sue had an excuse to go into the hallway as he left. So finally in the afternoon the doctor came to see John C, came to look after her, came to do the medical checkup, and after examining her, he said, even chances. This is also important dialogue. Even chances, said the doctor, taking Sue's thin shaking hand in his. With good nursing, you will win. Now I must see another case downstairs. So डॉक्टर ने कहा अब चांसेस इवन है, बराबर हैं. अब ये कुछ इम्प्रूवमेंट दिखा रही है. इफ़ यू विल नर्स हर प्रॉपरली, इफ़ यू विल लुक आफ्टर हर प्रॉपरली, chances are there that soon she will get well. With good nursing, you will win. Now I must see another case downstairs. Who used to live downstairs? One floor down. It was the floor of Behrman. तो अब डॉक्टर ने कहा कि अभी अभी एक नया न्यूमोनिया का केस आया है. Downstairs, in the floor downstairs, there lives an old man. His name is Behrman. He is some kind of an artist. I believe pneumonia too. He is also suffering from pneumonia. He is an old weak man and the attack is acute. Acute means serious. Please underline this word acute. It is a new word for you. Acute means serious. There is no hope for him. But he goes to the hospital today to be made more comfortable. So doctor said, Behrman, today we have got to know that Behrman, the old artist, is suffering from pneumonia. और उसके ठीक होने के chances बहुत कम हैं. Why? Because he was an old man. People who are 60 or above 60, their immune system is not as strong as of a young person. So the doctor told Sue clearly कि उस बूढ़े आदमी के बचने के चांसेस बहुत कम हैं, लेकिन हम उसको हॉस्पिटल ले जा रहे हैं. इवन दो ही वॉन्ट बी एबल टू सर्वाइव. वो शायद कभी ठीक नहीं हो पाएगा, लेकिन फिर भी हम उसे हॉस्पिटल शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं. The next day the doctor said to Sue, next day again the doctor came and he said, she is out of danger. You will highlight this dialogue. She is out of danger. You won. और अगली सुबह डॉक्टर ने ये डिक्लेयर किया that now John C was completely out of danger. You won. He told Sue that you won. Your nutrition and the care. You nursed her so well. Now nutrition and care. Now give her healthy food and look after her. That's all. That will be enough. That afternoon, Sue came to the bed where John C lay and put one arm around her. Now, as John C had recovered to a great extent, अब क्योंकि John C काफ़ी हद तक ठीक हो चुकी थी, तो Sue शाम आफ्टरनून में उसके पास गई और उसको एक बहुत बुरी खबर सुनाई. What was this? This is the most important dialogue of this story. She said, I have something to tell you. Who said this? Sue said this. To whom? To John C. So Sue told John C, I have something to tell you. Mr. Behrman died of pneumonia today in the hospital. Our uncle Behrman, the old man Behrman, जो हमारे घर के नीचे रहते हैं, नीचे वाले फ्लोर में रहते हैं, उनकी आज डेथ हो गई. He died of pneumonia. He was ill only for 2 days. 2 दिन पहले तो वो घर पर आए थे. उन्होंने सू से जॉन सी के बारे में सारी बातें सुनी. He looked out of the window. He saw that ivy vine. And then what happened suddenly? Within 2 days he was ill and he died. The janitor found him in his room downstairs, helpless with pain. What happened 2 days ago? 2 दिन पहले the janitor is the doorkeeper, the caretaker. The doorkeeper found him in his room. He was lying there. He was completely helpless and he was crying with pain. His shoes and clothing were wet through an icy cold. His clothes were wet. उनके कपड़े भीगे हुए थे. His shoes were wet and आइसी कोल्ड, ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे उन्होंने पूरी रात बाहर बारिश में और बर्फ़ के बीच में बिताई थी. They couldn't imagine where he had been on such a dreadful night. Dreadful means horrible. इतनी भयानक रात में जब बाहर बुरी तरह से बर्फ़ पड़ रही है, ठंड है और already the colony is suffering from pneumonia. Already people are getting affected by this disease. Why this old man spent the night outside? What he was doing outside? Then they found a lantern. Lantern means lamp. लालटेन जिसको हम बोलते हैं, right? They found a lantern still lighted. और फिर उन्होंने देखा बाहर that a lantern was still lighting up, and a ladder. And they also found a ladder that had been dragged from its place and some scattered brushes and a palette with green and yellow colors mixed on it. And they saw that outside there was a ladder. एक ladder पड़ी हुई थी बाहर, सीढ़ी पड़ी हुई थी, and there was one lamp lightning, right? And they found that some colors, a palette of green and yellow color was mixed on, and the old man had kept some colors outside and some brushes and look out of the window. और फिर सू ने जॉन्सी को कहा कि अब ज़रा तुम खिड़की के बाहर देखो. डियर, at the last ivy leaf on the wall, look at that last leaf which you saw yesterday and you found out that it didn't fall down during the rain. Why it remained there? Why the rain could not make it fall? ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है कि इतनी बारिश में भी एक पत्ता पेड़ से टिका रहा, वो गिरा नहीं? Because it was that ivy leaf which was made and painted by Behrman. पूरी रात बेहरमैन उस पत्ते को पेंट करके उस बेल से जोड़ता रहा. It was raining, it was snowing, his health was getting affected. उससे बुरी तरह से ठंड लग रही थी, वो बीमार हो गया. लेकिन वो इतनी तेज़ बारिश में, इतनी हैवी स्नो में भी क्या करता रहा? He kept on making this ivy leaf and he just tied it with around the ivy vine. Didn't you wonder why it never fluttered and moved when the wind blew? How is it possible, Johnsy, that it was snowing so hard, it was raining so hard, still this last leaf didn't flutter, didn't move? Ah, darling, it is Behrman's masterpiece. यही वो बेहरमैन का मास्टरपीस है जो वो हमेशा से बनाना चाहता था. This is that beautiful painting of that last leaf which he specially painted for you. And throughout the night he kept suffering in the cold and he kept tying this leaf around the ivy vine so that in the morning when you will get up you will see this last leaf clinging to the vine, and then you will once again become hopeful and you once again will get well. So this is why he did it. He sacrificed his life for you. He was the true man who protected us just like his daughters, and now he has gone. लेकिन जाने से पहले उसने अपना, अब वो इस दुनिया को छोड़ के चला गया, लेकिन जाने से पहले उसने अपना मास्टरपीस जो वो हमेशा से बनाना चाहता था वो बनाया. He painted it there the night that the last leaf fell. The last leaf, the actual last leaf, जो असली पत्ता था वो तो उसी रात झड़ चुका था. जिस पत्ते को 2 दिनों से जॉन्सी देखकर ठीक हुई थी, वो पत्ता असल में किसने बनाया था? It was actually made and painted by Behrman, and it was tied up there while it was snowing very hard so that Johnsy could get well soon. And this sacrifice was done by an old man who was not even his actual father, जो कि उसके पिता नहीं थे लेकिन उसको अपनी बेटी की तरह ट्रीट करते थे. एक ऐसे बूढ़े आदमी ने जॉन्सी और सू के लिए अपनी लाइफ सेक्रीफाइस की. So this is a very beautiful story of sacrifice and love. It shows that if you truly love someone, that you will do something extraordinary to prove your love, and sacrifice is just another word you can use for describing love. So it's a beautiful story. It's my humble request from all of you, please do read it once again, play the video twice if you're not able to understand, right? And if there is anything that you're not able to understand, then you can definitely take my help. You can leave a message, or you can even call me, right? I'll try to clarify your confusion. And but the thing is, yes, you have to read everything, and especially these dialogues, because these dialogues are very important for the reference to context, right? So in my next class I will discuss the question answers with you. Till then, keep reading and keep working hard.